started here with Camp NaNoWriMo day number 10. It's already day 10. That's insane, but that's so awesome. I hope you guys are all making your word goals, whatever they have set. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying everything. I'm so excited for this video today because today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite things when it comes to writing a novel or a play or a story or whatever you're doing, and that is characterization. I love talking about characters. Characters are my favorite, and so I'm really excited to bring this video to you guys today. Let me tell you guys, once you have your characters down and you know your characters really well, it is like so easy to write, which is very beneficial during Camp NaNoWriMo. So here are my tips about characterization, how to make good characters, and I hope you guys enjoy them, and I hope they help you out. My first tip is that you should probably know the physical appearance of your character. Once you can envision your character, I feel like it makes them more real and it makes them less of like a sketch in your mind, but more of like an actual human being. But I'm not talking about just like hair color, eye color, height, all that stuff. I'm talking about like little scars on their face, or like, do they like to wear lipstick? Or do they just not like to wear any makeup at all? Do they like to style their hair a certain way? What kind of clothes do they wear? Because honestly, how a character looks and what they do with their looks says a lot about them as a person. Once you know their physical qualities, it's kind of easy to see like what kind of person they are going to be, what society's gonna think of them. Tip number 2 is to write a character biography of your characters, your like main characters. Like protagonists and antagonists would be great. Let's not forget about our villains here, because our villains, or like whatever the antagonist is very important. Without the antagonist, a story wouldn't be a story. So you kind of need to focus on that too, not just your protagonist. Write down their biographies, and this includes writing down their past, which is so important to me. Like any good character, you need to know their past, where they came from, and what makes them who they are. Once you know what makes them who they are, then it's just so helpful. Your characters need to have those weird little things about them. They can't just have a fear of crab because they have a fear of crabs. You need to like know their past and what makes them who they are. If a character is like super strong and tough and doesn't like to show his or her emotions, you need to know why that is. If you make a past for each of your main characters, it's so easy to write because you know like what they've been through in their life up to this point. You know what makes them who they are. Like, it's so important knowing what makes your characters who they are, what makes them tick and why, what they're looking for in life, what schooling they've had, all that stuff. If you just write a character biography, no matter how long or short it is, just write down the past and make sure it's just all set in stone and you know like your character's life, which is very beneficial. My next tip number 3, is to know your character's greatest desire. And if your protagonist is like going on a quest to save somebody, that's a desire, but I don't think that's a deep enough like desire. What does your character really want out of this? What does your character really want out of the adventure or whatever they're going through? What is their motivation? Ask yourself these questions. Also, you should probably know what their biggest fear is. So what like their biggest dream is, what their motivation is, and what their biggest fear is, and why. Knowing your character's past will really help you come up with the answers to these questions. There are tons and tons of websites on like character development that have like tons of questions that you can answer about your characters, and that may seem kind of tedious, but it really helps your characters. Another thing that I do, tip number 4, is to place your characters in certain scenes. Just put them in random scenes, like really mundane, normal scenes, and just kind of just write them out and just see where your character goes, what they say. It kind of helps to develop them a little more in your mind. I know it's Camp NaNoWriMo and you want to spend all your writing time like writing your whatever you're working on, but if you have some extra time, if you don't really want to write like a big scene or something, just put your character in a situation and see how they react. You can do it in your mind even if you want to, but I like writing down scenes because then I can go back to them and kind of see how they would react to certain things. So those are all my tips on characterization and how to make good characters. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are doing really great during Camp NaNoWriMo. I'm sure you all are. But if you have any more questions concerning characters or anything like that, put it down in the comments below to let me know so I can answer them. Also, let me know what other videos you'd like me to do for the next 3 weeks. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Friday for another Camp NaNoWriMo vlog. Is this a vlog? I don't know. I hope you guys have a great night full of writing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!